What's up, guys? I'm the Lucky Show. Welcome to the very first episode of the Luka Show, where we will be following all things Luka Doncic, from his play on the court to his basketball cards and everything else. So for those of you guys who collect and have been on the Blowout forums, you may associate me with Luka Doncic because I started a thread entitled the Luka Doncic Experiment, where I disclosed all of my purchases of his cards, all the grading I did, all of the sales of his cards over the course of his rookie season. Now, since then, I've become an avid Luka collector, a Luka fanboy, and just really believe in the kid and his future, so might as well go along for the ride. First episode, let's just get right into it. Let's talk about Luka's questionable autos. And for those who are new or are returning to the hobby, or just have been living under a rock for the last year and a half, Luka, when he came to the NBA, he had this scribbly signature, messy signature. And these were found in his in-person autos, his next day Donruss autos, and a few other early releases. And then all of a sudden, when his sticker autos started to surface, and that's what you see on the right, they were clean and legible, and you could read that it said Lulu. Now, a lot of people jumped to the conclusion that his mom was signing for him because of these two distinct styles. And if you Google Luka's autos, you're going to find quite a few videos and articles basically saying Luka's mom signs his Panini cards. Now, I am not in that camp. So I started researching his autos because I was collecting Luka, and I was vetting certain autos of his, specifically his National Treasures RPA to 99. And I didn't really want to spend a whole bunch of money if I thought his mom was signing them. But what ended up happening was, the more I dug, the more I researched, the more I quickly realized that this whole notion, this whole narrative that his mom was signing his Panini cards was just complete BS. So tonight I'm going to make my case. First show, let's just go for it. Let's go big. My top 7 reasons Luka signs all of his Panini autos. Let's go. Number 7. Let's take a look at a definition of Lulu and see how that might affect us subconsciously. So Lulu, a very attractive or seductive woman. Okay, so it doesn't take a rocket scientist here to figure out what's going on here. It was more than just the girly handwriting, the loopy letters. It was the name itself, Lulu, the fact that we could read it, and its meaning, a very attractive woman, that made a lot of us connect that auto to Luka's mom. And to be very clear, that's not proof of anything. Number 6, the Optic NonHollow auto transformation. Yes, that's a mouthful. Now, if you believe Luka's mom forged her son's autos, then this is the product right here in Optic, where you believe Luka got tired of signing and handed her the Sharpie right in the middle of these Optic NonHollows. Now, to me, that's just nonsense. It's silly. The idea that Luka's like, oh, hey, mom, my hand is tired. Can you please sign the rest of my 500 Optic autos? And she's like, oh, sure, honey, of course. I'll sign all of your Panini autos from here on out. It's like that. It's just silly in and of itself. But then when you actually start looking at the pictures, look at the pictures of the Optic NonHollows, the scribbly version up on the top left down to the smooth, clean version on the bottom right, and everything else in between. You see hybrids, you see scribbly Lilys, Lilus, Lulis, very fastly written Lulus. It is, to me, a clear representation of his transformation from scribbly to Lulu. It wasn't like it just went from scribbly to a clean Lulu right away, and the Optic NonHollows prove it. You could really just focus on this product and its autos and make a pretty damn good case for one-hand Luka. But I've got 5 more, so let's move to number 5. There are many different variations of Luka's unquestioned autos. So here we are looking at 6 different examples of unquestioned autos from his Upper Deck releases, from his next day, his status, draft night. And this whole idea, you look at these and you see what, 3, at least 3, maybe 4 different styles, maybe even 5. So this idea that 2 different styles means 2 different signers, that first picture that I showed you guys, that can be basically thrown out the window, right? You literally have to be blind not to see that he signs in multiple styles in his unquestioned autos. All right, number 4. Many of his unquestioned autos and redemptions Upper Deck cards are classic Lulu. The Lulus that people believe his mom signed. So just think about that one. What the hell is going on here if you think Luka's mom signed his Panini autos? Is Luka now forging his mom's forged signature of his auto? I think that logic makes sense, right? I mean, it doesn't. The whole idea doesn't. It's convoluted to think that Luka is forging his mom's forged version of his auto. Come on. All right, number 3. Actually, the next 2 are a little bit different because they're gifts and it's a single auto. And it's not like the other cards where you can use the excuse, oh, Luka was getting tired, he didn't have time to sign all of these autos. We're talking about one auto, especially when you consider who these gifts went to. So let's take a look at number 3. A gift to the president of Slovenia. That's right, Luka, his mom, Slovenian. That's their president. And look at that Lulu. It is a fatty Lulu. So if you believe that Luka's mom signed his Panini autos, you must also believe that she forged this gift to her president. His president, Luka's president. Seems highly, highly unlikely. All right, number 2. A gift to the Drazen Petrovic Museum. The late, great Drazen Petrovic. When asked who the greatest European player of all time was, Luka said Drazen Petrovic. So you know how much respect is there. Now this jersey isn't any regular jersey. It's from the Final Four, EuroLeague Final Four, where Luka won it all. He was MVP at the age of 18. And again, this is, in my opinion, classic Lulu. It's on a jersey and it's a little, wrinkled up. So if you actually spread it flat, it would even be more spread out. So this is inscribed to Drazen. It's on a jersey, so you know Luka took his time on this auto as well. So it's proof that Luka signs a clean Lulu when he takes his time. All right, let's go to number 1. And we call this the skip. Someone on Blowout called it skip to my Lulu. I like it. Let's go with it. Skip to my Lulu. So up on the top, you have a redemption, unquestioned redemption, and down below you have the 2 questioned NT RPAs. So Luka, towards his later releases and redemptions, every once in a while exhibited 2 types of skips, one on the first L and one on the second L. Now look at that autograph up on the top, and look how the skip on the first L is different than the skip on the second L. And then match it up with the skips on the questioned autos below and see how they are a direct link that ties these unquestioned autos to his questioned autos. Let's take a look at one more example. And look at the second L on this, right? Again, the questioned auto down below, the unquestioned above. Look at the shape, the flow of the entire L. And of course the skip. Look at the pen pressure. Handwriting experts are going to tell you These types of characteristics, right? Pen pressure, skips, are highly individualistic and are very difficult to forge. So basically, it's like a fingerprint. It's like DNA. It's like game, set, match. All right. So that's my top 7 reasons Luka signs all of his autos. Let's end this nonsense that Lukas mom signs his autos because she doesn't. If you agree, disagree, let me know by commenting below. Please subscribe if you want to continue on this journey. I see the jersey behind me. If you want to continue on this journey, I will be sharing my Luka collection. The NBA is hopefully coming back soon, so there should be a lot of good Luka talk coming up ahead. So thanks for listening. I'll see you next time. Take care.